What's up, Blizzard Nation? We are back for the 2024 season with some familiar faces and the Build Boldly game plan presented by Boldt. Check that out. Got it right. It only took an entire season. The I am joined. I am joined by Ben Bruns from Boldt and Coach Roberson of the Green Bay Blizzard on the week of the home opener. As always, I'm gonna mute and grab a popcorn. No, but you guys, Ben, Ben, you guys have the floor. I'll chime in as I always do because I love these things. But have at it and welcome back.
Well, thanks. And, Ryan, we haven't seen any football yet, so we don't really have anything that we could even, I can't ask any insightful questions. It's really just, hey, coach, what are you excited about? But, I was at the kickoff event last week, and I just love the Blizzard community. I think for those of you that are tuning in, you probably know that this franchise got a whole bunch of awards last year, including Kathy as Executive of the Year. But I think one of the things that you all need to know is just how much commitment that Ryan and the Trinklers and Coach and others have for this franchise. And so it's exciting to be back for another year, and it's cool from my perspective, in the cheap seats that that you all are about to go do your thing. So, Coach, what are your thoughts heading into the season?
Hey, no, it was great meeting you and seeing you in person again.
Yeah.
I think we actually met at one of the pregame speeches, and so it was good to see you. I almost didn't recognize you. You was kind of like had your hat on, and so I was trying to impersonate you today. Uh, but no, it was a great event for sure. But we got the season coming up here. We playing against the Massachusetts Pirates, and we're expecting a big game, some good things. We got some returning players and some key positions for sure. And we got some first year guys that they wowed us in camp, and we're looking for great things. So it'll just be an adjustment period for the new guys.
The Pirates have been historically successful, right? And you think about the competitiveness of the games with them last year, and then the margin, right there at the end of the season, you all were last year to get into playoffs. Talk a little bit about what you want to see from your team in the first week. What are the keys that regardless of what happens on the scoreboard, right? If you walk off the field and you've done these three things, what are those that would have made you know that you're heading in the right direction?
I mean, three things. That's a great question. I would say first thing is always being able to compete, right? You talked about Massachusetts. They do a great job of recruiting in the off season every year. I believe they've made the playoffs every year since they've been in our league, and so they do a great job over there. So hats off to their recruiting process and how they go about doing their business to get their players. But things that we looking to see, is competing, right? Being able to compete, being those grinders in the Midwest, right? Midwest grinders. So not a lot of flashy names over here with our team. We do have some returning players who I believe is gonna make a lot of noise in the IFL. But I really want to sum it up to one thing, and that's being able to compete. Showing that we belong.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna make a joke because hopefully he hear this and he watches this and they don't play right away. So hopefully he watches this. Hopefully we could do better than the JV team. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I love it. I love it. Talk about the quarterback position. So you got a returning starter there. Had a couple guys that played significant minutes last year and led you to winning games. But talk about Max leading the team to start this year.
Yeah, no, we're expecting great things from Max. We're expecting big things from Max. It's the old adage of, the you go as far as your quarterback gonna take you. He's every bit of advertised. And we expected him to come out. And I want to say he played about 7 or 8 games last year, and so that's half of the season, if not almost half. But we're expecting big things from Max. He's came in, he had a great camp. He showed us why he can be the number one guy, and we're expecting that to carry over.
Do you have an ideal blend of run pass this year, or is it what do you want to use the running game for as you head into the season?
I mean, of course, we want to be 50-50, and run pass, but we understand the game will dictate that. The flow of the game will tell us what we're going to be like during that game. But of course, all winning teams run the ball and they run it well. I want to say the last 7 or 8 champions in the IFL they did just that. But we got to dominate the line of scrimmage in order to do that, and I think we got some guys in place that's going to help us do just that thing, right? Dominate the line of scrimmage.
We'll flip it over to the other side and talk about the D line for a minute. Those guys and their ability to stop the run and get pressure. Can you talk about your defensive front?
Yeah, so we have some guys over there that have some experience, which is great. We're not really starting over at that position. That position in the secondary have 3. So we got a total of 6 guys that's on the team that has some experience. So 6 out of 8 is not bad, right? That's going to play Sunday, and we're expecting great things from them. But I think our D line was our bright spot in camp. We was able to get some pressure. They apply pressure more often than not. So I'm expecting big things from them, especially we talk about Rafiq. He's a third-year guy for us. Well, really second year. He got hurt the first year. And then Chris Biggers and Sean Mustin. So we're expecting great things from them. And then we got some surprises from first-year guys.
Nice. That'll be good. Ryan, talk about first game and all the logistics and all the stuff that you all do to make this such an entertaining experience for all of us.
I'm just hanging out. I took the week off this week. No, I'm just. It's gonna be nuts. So I would expect no less than 5,000 in the building. And that's anticipating that we did a canned food drive with our friends over at Schreiber Food. So if you bring 2 green canned food items to the home opener, because it's St. Patty's Day, it's actually a free ticket to that game. It should be great. So green rally towel, green beer special. Coach and crew have green uniforms. It is a St. Patty's Day showdown for sure. Some new staff on our end this year too, so we're in early on Sunday, training, getting the field ready, all that stuff that goes into it to get ready to get the doors open at 2. But it should be quite a crowd. So, and it's always, I always get there crazy early on the home game and sleep the next week. But like it should be a good time. So I think you guys would know better than I would, but weren't the last 2 mass games overtime, so I expect a heck of a football game as well for a home opener. So.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, Coach, what anything special about your team's week this week? Can you tell us about their schedule as you head into the game on Sunday?
Yeah, we have we gave them the day off. We met for some hours yesterday, game planning and talking about our opponent, and laying some more groundwork. What expectations are. The standard. That's what we'll call it for Green Bay. We had some guest speakers come in and talk about some rules and expectations as well from what they are looking for with officiating, and so that was all good things. So today was a off day as far as from football ops standpoint, but we right back at it tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We gotta prep for a game on Sunday. So it's gonna be a long haul, long week, but a lot of mental stuff, especially after banging in camp.
Cool. Typical practice, how long do you go, tomorrow, the next day?
Yeah, we go about 2 hours each day. That's not including meetings and lifting and stuff like that. So typical day for us, we put about 7 hours in per day. But on the field, it's about 2 hours.
Yes, cool. All right. Well, we're all excited to see what happens and can't wait to be able to see if you guys are able to come out with what you're after, which is did you compete, right? Did
Right.
you do the little things? And so that's cool. Can't wait.
All right. Appreciate you.
I got one shout out before we sign off too, because we are a day removed from camp finishing, and we were in two schools already, and there were 11 players at two schools. That is half of the roster, and a testament to who coach has recruited as human beings. That in our first day at two separate schools, we literally had half the football team out in the community. And again, a day removed from camp, to Corey's point. So I think that is a good sign for on the field, off the field, and just really good human beings. And the feedback I got before I hopped on the Zoom with you guys and had to bounce from the office was that those guys were incredible. So hats off, Corey. That stuff, I think that translates into good football players on the field too. So that was a really awesome first day of guys excited to be in schools. And again, literally half the football team was in schools, which is amazing. So
Yeah, that was good. Good to get them out there.
well, cool. That's what I got. Everybody watching March 17th, you can go for free. Can see what I did there? Non-perishable food item. Boom. So 2 items equals 1 ticket. Otherwise, buy a ticket because that's just a random ticket and sit in really good seats. Wear green as we show the Mass Pirates how you do St. Patty's Day in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Other than that, go get them, coach. Have an incredible week. We will see you at some point, hopefully after celebrating a win. And Ben, as always, thank you for your time. I'm really looking forward to these again. Go Blizz.
It was.
There we go. Go Blizz.